Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to my Tuesday Facebook Live. And as you can see, I am at home again this week. I'm trying to be strategic and save my petrol, even though things seem to be improving a little bit round here. And it's nice and cosy at home. So I've stayed at home today to do my crafting. And it's nice to have that option. It's really cold, rainy and miserable outside. So yeah, I've been enjoying catching up with a few things and being sociable this morning as I did my YouTube at 10:30, my coffee and card. So let me turn the camera around. Whoopsie. Oh gosh, I'm making fine work of that today. There we go. Move that a little bit. I've got all my rubbish still from this morning's crafting, and I've still got my grid paper from this morning's crafting. But wow, there's 5 of you on already. So let me find myself on my laptop. Oops, I've got the sound on. Right, there we go. So please do say hi if you're on and watching, because apparently there are 6 of you. And today I started to look through it last week and I never got to use it. And to be honest, I've not touched it since because I was so busy packing kits, filming videos. I had quite a busy week last week because I'd had the week off on holiday the week before. I had 2 classes on Saturday, one of which was an in-person class, which was lovely for 2 lovely ladies. And I also had my World Card Making Day stamper stack. So it was a pretty busy week last week. And then today the new round of coffee and cards started. So that was all go. So I've not even opened this since I unboxed it last week. So it is the Paper Pumpkin kit, and it's the Expressions in Ink kit. And the box itself is absolutely gorgeous. It does come all nicely wrapped in tissue, but I've been in here once already, so it's been pilfered through. It does coordinate with some of the products in the current catalogue. So I briefly shared it last week, so I thought today I would make some of the cards with it. It probably would be best if I turned my grid over and had a little bit of a cleaner workspace. So this kit makes 9 cards. Oh, you're all very quiet today. Please do leave me a comment. I've got 10 of you on. This kit does make 9 cards, 3 of each design. You do need a block. I would advise block D size-wise. And other than that, you get all the elements required to make the cards. And these are lovely because there's a thank you card, there's a congrats, and there's a you are amazing, which can cover all sorts of things. You actually get 2 mini ink pads, which is great if you've not been able to invest in the full-size ink pads yet. It's good to get the smaller ones just to keep you going until you decide if you need those bigger size ink pads. You know, we do need them really, but I appreciate that we can't all get everything straight away. So the stamp set, I have to say, is pretty gorgeous in this kit. It's got the you are amazing, it's got thanks, and then it's got for everything. It's got sending hugs, and then it's got congratulations, but also many. So you could do many thanks or many congratulations. And then it's got this lovely image here and some more little images. So that's a really useful... Oh, hi Michelle from Australia. Which part of Australia are you in? That's a really useful little stamp set. Of course, you get the envelopes. So there are 3 smaller ones and 6 larger ones. And then, I mean, I'm in love with these vellums. If you can see how gorgeous they are. Melbourne. Oh, lovely. I've not been to Melbourne. I've just been to Western Australia. And then we have these other gorgeous vellums we've got thanks, but we've also got French and German if you needed that, and that gorgeous floral image. Some die cuts, beautiful, nicely coloured die cuts. My mum loves these kits actually. In fact, she's not a crafter. She, you know, hi Helen, hi Vanessa. She's not a crafter, my mum, really. She, you know, she just came to my coffee and cars to support me, but she has bought some of the kits, and she does have a little Stampin' Up cupboard at home now. And the other day when I popped round, she was showing me all the kits and the cards that she's made. She was right proud of herself. And she does them with my niece as well. So we have our card bases. I mean, look at that. It's gorgeous. That's pre-printed onto the card base. So I think I'll just try and make one of each design. I've not looked at the instructions. So what we have is, we've got card 1 here, number 1 broken down, number 2 and number 3. And then it tells you everything you need to use for each of the cards. And then on the back, it gives you a full image of all the content, which, look at that. I mean, that is a lot of content. That's a lot included in the kit there. And then there's some extra projects here, and you can log on and get some ideas for extra projects, which is always fabulous. So let's do number 1. Let's work through it. Now, I never read these right. I'm terrible at this. Well, I'm not terrible at this, but you know what I mean. So we need this card base. Yeah. And then we need one of these pop-out gorgeous vellums. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to use the Bumblebee ink. Oh, and there's some gems. Have I missed those? Ah, yes, they're in there, some sequins. Right, okay. So, it's saying we need to put some glue dots here. But we also need to cut some of the twine off. Now, it's telling me I need to cut it off, which is very particular, 66 centimetres or 26 inches. Now, to make it easy, Stampin' Up have put us a lovely little ruler on the bottom. So, and it goes from 0 to 22. Now, in my mind, that means I need 3 of those to get 66. So we'll cut that off. And we'll tie that round. Oof, it's blowing a gale out there. So it's wanting us to tie it twice. That doesn't seem very long to me. I don't know if 66 is long enough. We'll see. Sorry, I'm missing your comments. Hi Fiona, missed you this morning. Not left enough here. Right, let's sort this, Jules. Was it last week I really struggled to tie, wasn't it? It was the Whimsy kit. I was struggling then with the twine. I don't think this is long enough. I'd have cut a bit more. Maybe I'm a bit generous with the old twine. With my kits. I can't can't even tie this. Do you know what it is? I've grown my nails a bit. I've tried to stop biting my nails, and that's pants. Right, I'm going to cut it a bit longer. We'll use that on something else. I think 67 would have been a bit better. God, it's really loud out there today. Whoo! Wow, I've got 15 of you watching. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to Julie, who's struggling with the twine. That's better. There we go. Okay, so we've got that. We've done our twine. I've done my twine eventually there. And then we need to pop this vellum on here. Now, what it's suggesting is you only put these little glue dots in a certain area. Yeah, it's chucking it down here for you on it, because you can sometimes see the glue through the vellum. Yeah, does that make sense? So if we put it here, it's going to get covered up by this You Are Amazing thing. Yeah, so that's strategic. So these are the little glue dots, and bless them, they're not my fave. There is a bit of an art to them. So you pop them on, and then you get the back off, and then it stays on your project. So you pick them off with your scissors, pop them down, and then rub them, and then the back comes off. Now I'm just going to check. Oh, you can actually, oh, I could be clever. You can't actually see that because I did them. I don't mind if I see it. I'd rather it be secure. So I've done 3 there, and then I'm going to do 1 up here. So you just pick them off, pop them on, and then apply a bit of pressure onto them, and then they pop off. They're quite clever, really. Okay, so that is, oh, right, get the angle right. That's going to go there. Okay, so I've got it to stick down. I might put one under here actually. Well, let's just squeeze one under there. There we go. You can't see it at all anyway. Hi Donna. Just using the paper pumpkin. Okay, so I've put that on, and then now I need to get my tag. Where have I put my mat? Would advise stamping on a mat. Here we go. And a lot of the, just looking at this, yeah, actually, the great thing about these kits is there's 6 of these die cuts on here. We only actually need 3. We only need 3, so you've got 3 bonus ones for other projects. Rather than give you a small piece, look, they're giving you a full piece of paper, and then you've got a bonus in case you go wrong. And let's face it, we all need one, a spare one in case we go wrong. So I'm going to use the You Are Amazing stamp. Now, because this is a small pad, take your pad to your stamp like this. Whoops. And then I'm going to stamp another one because I'm going to send these. So I want to make a couple. There we go. I'll put the lid back on here. And then we're going to pop these out. Look, they just pop out. They just literally drop out, pop out, drop out. And we even get foam pads in this kit. Look, in this little bag here. We've got foam pads. Now, for the ladies who were on my coffee and card this morning, I actually told a funny story. Well, I think it was funny anyway. About the dimensionals, yeah? I'm just going to pop this on. So that's going to go on here, like that. You Are Amazing. And then it's telling us that we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little sequins, and we're dotting them all over the card. So these have adhesive on the back. So we're going to pop a couple up here. It even shows you where, you know, you can choose to put them where you want, but if you struggle, sometimes we just like to have easy crafting. And that means people like myself who do this for a job as well. So there we have our finished card. Gorgeous. And I've smudged, but I already have a recipient for that. So yeah, the funny story. So these get absolutely everywhere. If you're a Stampin' Up demonstrator, or if you're a customer, you will know that these, you find them in your bathroom, in your ensuite, on the kitchen worktop. They stick to everything, they get everywhere. So in August, I went to Cornwall, which, if you don't know UK, it's at the very south of the country, and it's about a 6-hour drive from where I live. I'd gone on the train, actually, and the next day in Cornwall, I'm sat in the caravan, and I saw one of these on the floor of the caravan by the stool, and I took a photo, and I thought it was hilarious, and I thought, has a dimensional back ever travelled as far as Cornwall? Well, 5 weeks later, I went to Santorini, which is an island, one of the Greek islands, 4-hour flight from the UK. And guess what? I found on the floor of our hotel room, apartment room, was a dimensional backing. So I don't know how, it must have been attached to me or one of my bags, or in a bag, or in with my clothes, or something, but I've got photographic evidence of dimensional backs in Cornwall and Santorini. So I thought they weren't planted. I thought that was really funny, that they are well travelled. Obviously, I don't think it was the same one. Yeah, because I think I cleaned them up. Right, so let's do card number 2. I do think, oh no, this isn't. So we're going to take this little, this is the smaller card, this lovely little mottled background, and we're going to take our, you've taken one to Kazakhstan. Oh, I think you've beaten me then, Fiona. And that, we're going to use that. And then what else do we need? We need the thanks. And we need to do the for everything. Okay, this one's a nice one. So the first thing we're going to do, we're actually going to do some stamping on the background, and we're going to use this floral image, or if you're in Australia, I know that you say floral, because my friend Sarah says floral, and she does laugh at me for saying floral, because to be fair, it's not got double O. So yeah, Sarah says floral. So I'm going to open up this ink pad. This is the Evening Evergreen one. And again, we need to take the pad to the stamp. Ooh, lovely stamp. Lovely little stamp, this one. So, oh, hang on. We need to put the small, it's telling us we need to do the little one as well. Right, okay, that's fine. Oh, nice. So we're going to do that, because a lot of the time people don't stamp on patterns, pattern backgrounds. Okay, so I've done that, and then I'm going to take the smaller stamp. Hi Carol, 2 ink spots in this kit. I was going to say, Michelle, I said it before I read your comment. We say floral, yeah, but I do know that you say floral. So this, they've also, yeah, there's 2 ink spots in this one, Donna, so it's a bit of a bargain one. So I'm just going to stamp these. So this is the Expressions in Ink. So that's a really good value one, because it's still the same price as when you get 1 ink pad in the kit. So I think it's a really good value one. In fact, I think I will do it for my ladies who are going to start coming back to coffee and coffee, cards and cake, or whatever. I keep saying it wrong way. Coffee, cake and cards. Anyway. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we've done the background, is with your little things, glue dots, you just put 1 on each corner. Now, me being a bit of I call myself a cautious Carol, apologies Carol, but you might be cautious too, but it's just because of the alliteration. I'm a bit of a cautious Carol, so they've just told us to put them in the 4 corners, but I'd like a little bit extra security for my glue. So you rub these and then pop it off, apply some pressure. Apply some pressure, apply some pressure, okay, and then there we have it. And then I'm going to pop this on here. Beautiful. So now we need to put some on the back of here. Oh, this is a lovely little card. I do like it because I've not had to think about designing this myself, you know. So 1 there, they're saying put 1 there, so that is going to go over here. It's Very subtle, thanks. Yeah. Thanks. And then we need to stamp for everything. And this is going to fit in these tiny little die cuts. So we're back on with the yellow, but actually I think I might keep it evening evergreen. I might keep it green and not have any yellow in, just because I can. Yeah, just because I can, and because that's the joy of it. You don't have to do. So again, it's a long stamp, and you've got more of these than you need. You only need 3, and we've got 6. So we've got room for practicing. Wowzers, it just fits in, but that's all right. Hi, Uma. Okay. Oh, I've got 14 of you on now, and this is just going to be added on with some glue dots again. Where have they just gone? Oh, they're here. Just 2. 1 on each end. Give them a rub. Pop them off. There we go, and it says you can put another 5, oh, I nearly put glue dots, 5 little sequins on. So let's add these beauties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Card number 2. There we go. Card number 2. Let's just have a quick drink. Thanks for everything. And let's, what time are we on? Oh, 2 o'clock. It's going to be perfect timing. 3 cards in. That's what we like. 15 minutes a card. Thank you. Right, this one is going to be the Bumblebee base, and we're going to use that beautiful vellum. And where is it? It's here, that piece there. Oh, look at that. It's going to go on there like that. And we are going to use these gorgeous die cuts. So let's pop these out. Oh, be careful with these. They're very, very delicate. And I'm a bit heavy-handed sometimes. Okay, that's 1. I think that was the trickiest one. 2. 3. No casualties. Ruby, this box is still available. Yeah, it's quite new. Yeah, I don't like using stuff that's not available. So, hi Anne, thank you. I've done a couple of cards. Right, so what it's telling us to do on this kit is to add 4 of the glue dots just in the centre. Now, the reason for this is because it'll be hidden by the congrats and by the foliage. Okay, so I'm going to do what it says this time. Now let me just see if there's a, yeah, that's the back. So I'm going to do what it says and just use the 4 like that. So press them down. This kit is £20 in my online store. And it's called Expressions in Ink Paper Pumpkin. I can put a link on the comments after. Okay. And then that's going to go on there like this. Okay. And then it says to put 1 glue dot in the centre of all of these. Okay. Right. Actually, I'm getting into the hang of using these now. They are quite convenient. Now let me just check which one you put on first. I don't know if you can tell. Looks like the green one's on the top. So I think I'll put the pink one down first. Oh, something's blowing about. So it's showing that that is like, oh hang on, there's a bit to pop out there. That's sort of like that. Yeah. And then I'll use the purple one. I'm trying to look at comments. Oh yeah, no more comments. That one's going to go a bit like that, I think. I think these, there's a bit in there. Does that pop out? No. I don't know, there's a bit there that pops out, but doesn't look like it. Anyways, that goes like that. Right, let's just go for that. And then you put this twine across. I'm not going to do the twine because I had a bit of a twine error before and miscut some, so I'm not going to do the twine. I'm just going to do the congratulations, and I'm going to do this in the yellow ink, which is the Bumblebee, and we need a longer block. So remember, you don't get a block for this, but 1 block D should be fine for everything. Oh, we've still got 16 of you on today. You must be all fed up of this miserable weather. Congratulations. And as I said, there are spares. There are 6 of these, and we only need 3. So that's good that we've got some spares. And it's telling me that we need a foam pad for these, a dimensional. So we're going to pop one on the end, each end. Oops. And guess what? We're going to use those good old sequins again. There we go. And it's telling me I need another 5 of these. Oops, where did that one go? Oh, it's there. It's on my scissors. There we go. Amazing. Cover that ink pad up, Julie. And then the great thing is, I've made 3 cards this afternoon in 35 minutes. I've made 3 cards. Okay. Now, if we tidy our things up, I don't need the, I can't do it. So it comes, it's a lovely gift. It comes all packaged nicely in the box. You can put your ink pads back and all your other bits and bobs. And then you can, I've made 3 cards. You could do all 9 in one go. Or you could just get them out and do an hour and make 3 or 4 as and when you need them. And do what you want to do. Get it all done in one go. Or, you know, split it up and do them when you want to. But the great thing about it is it all can get put away. So if you're short of storage, let's put the sheet back on there. We can pop it back in our box with our bits and bobs. So we can put those in there, the sequins. We can put the foam pads back in. We can put that twine. Where's that pesky twine gone? I'll put that spare in there. And also, I stamped that extra one, didn't I? That I've not used. I can pop that back in that bag. Yeah. And then we can pop all our elements back in. So these that we haven't used, still got loads left. I've still got 6 cards left that I can make. And I can do them when I want to do them. And of course I've got my envelopes too. There they are. I've got my glue dots, my foam pads. I'll put my stamp set in. I must have done. Have I sneaked it in underneath? Yeah. I'll leave that on top actually, the stamp set. There we go. So that's all in there, ready to have a go at another time. And the great thing is you can also put in your cards to keep them safe in your box. But before we do, let me just clear my desk and show you the cards that I've made. I will upload this video to YouTube so you can watch it again, which is a little bit easier. And there we have the 3 cards that I've made today with the lovely new Expressions in Ink paper pumpkin. So if you do have any questions, please feel free to message me on this page and I will get back to you today. I try and get back to messages as soon as possible. I'm not always as good with that with emails, but on here I'm quite good. And yeah, if you've any questions or if you're interested in any of the products, then please give me a shout. And if not, I will hopefully see you on Thursday evening for our paper crafts and piano at 7:30. So other than that, I'd just like to say thank you for joining me and I will see you soon. Bye.